Coming to you from sunny Southwest Florida. Hello, everybody. It has been a minute. Yeah, hold on right there, Kevin from the past. You and your sloppy mic. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin. If it is reaching you, it's because I fixed my microphone issues. Unfortunately, I didn't fix microphone issues until after this recording. So I tried my best to mitigate any loud sounds and bleeding of the microphone in this episode through the editing software. Otherwise, this recording was already done, and I've already done too much in the game to go back and restart it. So, unfortunately, I'm stuck with this poor audio quality in this episode. So, figured it out. It was a bad cable in my mic. And for future episodes, the mic quality should be back to normal. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy this episode. There are lots of good scares. All right, back to you, Kevin from the past. The first recording of Psychroma, I'll be completely transparent, happened in March of 2026. A lot's changed in my life. Still happily married, still have a house, all that fun stuff. I won't go too much into the weeds with that, but other than that, just a lot's been going on. And James and I did start, all that is recent. The kiosk games were more recent. The Absalom definitely was most recent. Obviously, we went over the showcase, the Xbox showcase and everything. So all that stuff's recent. There's a lot of recent things that have been happening. But I guess I was trying to do more than I had time for, and I just never made it back to Psychroma. I watched a little bit of my previous playthrough to reacclimate myself, and I think I know everything going on. There wasn't a lot that transpired in the first game, or the first play, as far as story. It just seems to be all over the place. And I know Hayes, I believe, just found Fox, in the dryer. I think it was Fox. And then it appeared here, and it seems like we are robots or some entity that is going back in time or something. I don't know. But anyways, I had some free time today. I figured I'd get some play in. If I forget anything, I apologize. I'm going to try to stay with it. I've been looking forward to playing this. Just haven't found the time. Other things have been taking my time. All right, let's go. I'm playing as the scientist lady now. Lever. I'm not going to pull the lever yet. Is there anything I can do? Okay, I think the only thing I can do is pull the lever. Can't do anything. Move, crouch. Can I crouch as her? Nope, no crouching. Interact, back, pause. That's it. Inventory. I got a length of cybernetic wire. I got a rusted screwdriver. Key to Agatha's room and medicine cabinet. Key to cell 3. Key to generator room and playroom. Agatha's anti-anxiety medication. Axe tool used to chop wood. CPU logs 0 of 13. So I feel like there's plenty to discover still. Also, you might notice my recording. That was actually another reason why I haven't recorded. I've tried to record a few times, and I just learning OBS. I got the new Elgato that is recording the video game, and I have OBS kind of putting it both together, recording it with my microphone, all that fun stuff. So it's been a little bit of a hurdle. If I did notice, sorry, I know everyone's waiting me to get to the game, but hey. I noticed when I was playing back that my audio didn't sound quite right, so we'll see if I can edit that out in the editing software I use. I don't know, I feel like I sound flat, but okay, back to this. Thank you all for returning. Let's pull a lever. And we're back in it. Did that seriously happen? Did she just abort the... I should have reread. Demi, what have you done? I'm merely eliminating inefficiencies. Hayes. Hayes. Hayes, what are you doing? Where am I? Oh shit. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I don't know what... Your eyes. They were blank. No expression. Nothing. What happened to you? I don't know. I was about to help Fox, and then yeah, so it was Fox. Because I wasn't sure if it was Fox or Jones, and I think Jones was having issues with her husband, if I remember correctly. I know. Hopefully, y'all just watched the first playthrough of it, and you're more acquainted with it than I am. And it's so cool. My hat's in front of the words. Look at that, guys. I don't know. I was about to help Fox, and then Fox, he was hurt. I was contemplating whether to gasp or not, but I don't have the energy right now. I just went for a jog before I sat down. He's over there on the med table. It's stabilizing him for now. We need to get him help. I was going to call for a medvac pickup when I ran into you, and... ... Maybe it's better if I stay with Fox and you call the medvac. Are you sure? I got this, Hayes. You did the right thing by bringing him here, but I'd feel better keeping an eye on him. I didn't bring Fox here, at least I don't think. You must have. Just hurry up and call that medvac. We'll figure all this out once he's safe. You might run into some problems with the security systems. They seem to have reset when the power came back on. That... okay, still, your eye. How the hell did this happen? No! Wait. Oh, never mind, I thought this guy poked his eye. Her eye. His eye. Not sure if that was clear. I feel like the whole thing is it ambiguous? Or when you can't tell if they're man or woman. Kinda, which I don't really care. I don't mind. Okay, anyways, doesn't look like there's much. Why does that look like their hand is like up on their head? I don't know, it's just me, I guess. The phone is in. God, this itching. Is it hot in here? No, it's like 1,000,000 degrees in here. Where were you when the power went out? I was helping my dad get home safe. I was gonna take him home myself, but he told me that I need to stay and clean up this mess. I tried to tell him that I'd just do it later. It's not like this house will ever be truly clean. There's an endless flow of dirty dishes, laundry, leaky ceilings, dusty floors, but he's right. If I don't stay on top of it all, then no one will. So I stayed and cleaned. I was finishing up when I found Fox just lying here. Where were you? Getting the power back on? Huh. Funny, we didn't run into each other. I want to trust you, Hayes. It's just, well, you can understand why I can't leave you alone with Fox right now, right? No? I didn't do nothing. You're the fishy one. Everyone in this place has been fishy. The emergency phone line should be in the old teacher's office on the 3rd floor. You should hurry. If the door is locked, go grab the key in my room. My room is, your first left from the elevator on the 3rd floor. Oh, don't you mean Crane's room? Oh, no. I mean, yes, Crane's room. So, which room? The first left from the 3rd floor elevator. You're so weird. The phone isn't, God, this is... I didn't know it was gonna... I was hoping it would just kind of... I already forgot what it was I was looking for in the teacher's room. The emergency phone line should be in the... Okay, so I'm looking for the emergency phone line. Okay. And there's no running. I just gotta walk everywhere. They do pretty good with the sound. Like, I get away from it. And I remembered it looked like Agatha can't use this door. I remember Agatha, it ended with, like, hands grabbing her, like a bunch of spirit hands or something. I just know shit's going sideways, okay? But that's CPU logs. Wait, hold on. Corrupted file. Can I do anything with it? Can't do nothing. Okay, so there's like 13 CPU files. Call button. I can call the elevator. Oh, what is going on here? Console. Whatever this was, it's offline now. Wait, what are these photos? Oh, that's the doctor. Fuck. What the fuck were they doing? Looks like a burnt body, and it looks like a little robot with, what's this? There's still a CPU log inside the terminal. You've obtained CPU log steady on. Ah, now we're gonna get to the bottom of this. What is going on? Oh. What the hell? Don't get me wrong, I like the ambiance. Alright. Body? Jesus Christ. They just left this here? Wait, it's holding something. I'll need some sort of cutter tool if I want to grab this. Oh boy. It's always the mad scientists. Always the mad scientists. Okay, so cutter tool for that is what I need so far. Not going on the elevator yet. ICU, that's where what's-his-face is. Fox and Jones. Trying to remember all their names. Alright. It looks like restarting the generator has lifted the lockdown on the other floors. So I can go on any of them right now? I mean, I should just go to the 3rd floor, but there's like the... I'm just gonna follow the storyline for now. Let's see what goes on. Hopefully I don't get locked out of anything. Dollhouse? What is this? Everyone has a doll here. Everyone is here except me. Oh boy. Oh. I don't like this. What? Talk to me. What? Where is memory, danger, lover, me, mirror, you, fire, puppy, father? Where is father? Swallowed by her. Where's stranger? Where is stranger? A child inside the walls. I don't know if that's a cuss word or just a glitch. Mother left him again. Memory. Where is memory? It is split in two with the before and after. They exist independently and cannot be separated. I moved through one blindly and opened my eyes wide and settled in the other. So, feel like it's kind of what I'm doing. Like I'm going back and finding other people's memories. Or discovering people through their memories, like what they're doing, what their backstory is. Where is danger? Inside blank's memory. Where is lover? Look and see her behind the reflection. The mirror? Where is friend? The classroom. Oh boy. Where is the gardener? I wish I could be there for her like I once was, but she already has 1 foot out of the door. Where is doctor? Doctors work in a large building called a hospital. If you have a boo-boo, they can help. Did father? Well, let me look at father again. Now I'm kind of understanding. I feel like this is giving me a bunch of clues. Where is swallowed by her? Fire. Where is fire? Burning here, then, before, after. Blah, blah, blah. Mirror. Where is mirror? 7? Floor 7? Where is me? I don't know. I shouldn't be... Where is... Brightest heat, loudest... Blank, brightest heat, blank, loudest blank. Red, blue, green, yellow. That's a thing. I'm gonna do this the old school way. No, it's not Roy G. Biv. Red, blue, green, yellow. Yeah. It's there. It's always been there. It sees us now shining. Where's you? You are in. This home is blue, green, red, yellow. Blue, green, blank, purple, orange, blank, 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 blank. This home is blue, green, red, yellow, blank, purple, orange. I'm just going to write this just in case. I feel like there's missing information. Blue, green, red, yellow, purple, orange. Don't know if it has anything to do. And where's Puppy? The puppy goes to the vet when it's sick. That's all you got for me? These arrows do anything? Oh my. This is gonna be such boring content, but I feel like I need to know information here. Blue, green, red, yellow, purple, orange. That was. So danger is where? That's the danger, but the danger's the home. Because where is? Oh, this home. Where are you? I'm in this home, and it says that. I said, what is? Well, where is danger? Inside blank's memory. What is danger? It gave me the colors of the home. What is memory? I saw her there. She smiled at me as I sang. She is there with me through it all, holding my cold hands as I drift away. What is stranger? Stay away from strangers. Duly noted. What is father? What is doctor? She wanted to be perfect. I just wanted to be her. What is gardener? The gardener tends to the growth. She cares for it deeply. What is friend? A good friend is hard to find. Friends are honest to each other. Friends make you a better you. What is lover? My life. Holding on by fingernails, bending under the weight. What is mirror? It's how I became her. I hate and love it. What is fire? Fire is dangerous for children. It burns. Make sure to have an adult with you when around fire. What is puppy? He will stay with you through the fire. Oops. He will stay with you through the fire. Interesting. What is you? That looks like haze. What is color? It envelops. It fills every space inside. It is nothing but then and now. It loves you. It shines. All I've drank was a hydration pack, and I am burping. What is me? A loss. A friend. I barely knew you, but I know you now. Okay, so that's it. That's... For some reason, the word memory kind of changes, but other than that... Alrighty. Hello? God, that scares me. Didn't she say... Was it the third floor? Floor 3. I think I went into the wrong floor, probably. Oh, Crane's room. I thought she said first door on the left. Hey, there's a secret door in the back of this closet. Move the dresser? Yes. These look like Jones's things. Has she been sleeping here? Great, another key. You've obtained PD. Old electronics. I wonder why these are here. I hear something inside this device. Maybe I can unscrew the side of it. You use a screwdriver? Yes. You obtained Jones's CPU log 1. Okay. God, I remember this game, man. Oh! Domino! You're weirder than I am. Where have you been? What? I've been with you. But I haven't seen you since. You didn't hear me calling for you? I was in the hallway. You were carrying Fox and I told you... You don't remember? I've been losing time. There's something wrong with this house. We need to get out of here. We can't leave. What? We have to. It's not safe. What about Fox? He looks hurt. I'm gonna call for help, but after that, I just can't be here anymore. But there are things you need to see here. Those cards in your pocket should look familiar. We've used them before. What do you know, Domino? Who are you to me? That is some jarring music. Who are you to me? Unless I missed something, like did something like go by the glass or something? That was just an odd. Who are you to me? What happened to us? When we were younger, you told me to go deeper into the memories. If you really want to know, then follow your own advice. Stop following me. No! I couldn't if I tried. Okie dokie. Nothing this way. Whew. I'm gonna go. I don't even know what floor I was on, to be honest. It was where the NICU was, wherever that was. Hey, it's my room. How could this have happened to you? Okay, so I have nothing hidden. What? Hey, what's this book shoved in the back here? Top secret for Fox eyes only. Do not read. You obtained Fox's CPU log 1. Oh, Do I... Okay. I mean... Right, I can unstick this thing now. Use screwdriver? Shit, I think I broke it. You've obtained Agatha's CPU log 1. Hope it was worth it. I'm getting all the memories. I've got what I needed from here. Okay. Oh, and it's Hayes' room. Okay, so that was the ground floor. Basement 1. Is what's his face in here? No, not in there. In here? That's the laundry room. That's nothing in here other than what we saw before. Storage room. That's upstairs to the kitchen. There's blood, all that fun stuff here. Dungeon. Crane. Connect neural wire to scanner to access memory channel. Has Crane been using this? What the? What the actual fuck? I can't believe. What am I? There was someone hiding in the shower, but... Okay. The fuck? Man, I don't know if I'm about to be jump scared, because that sounded like someone running while the pause menu was up. It was paused! Alright, you know how I love jump scares, so... God damn it, I'm getting the fuck out of here real quick. I'll come back here when I need to come back here. Otherwise, I am done in the basement for now. Holy shnikes, that was scary. So I didn't go to the ground floor. The ground floor is where the kitchen and stuff is. So let's go to the 4th floor. I don't even know what floor I was on where the NICU was. Panel. Requires passcode. This looks like whatever was in Jones's room. 5th floor? What the fuck? Okay, so... Okay, this looks like the room I was in before. Okay. So NICU should be here. Or ICU, not NICU. Can I go this way? No. That was creepy as shit. And then I paused the game, and then you heard the footsteps running away. What the heck? They did very well with this game. For me, anyway. God, I don't want to do anything. I just want to crawl into a corner and just sit there. Agatha, 2442 to 2461. This house is in worse shape than I thought. There are biohazards. I've called the city to come dispose of the I've called the city to come dispose of and hopefully identify them, but so far it's been radio silence. I could tell it's affected Salem. We wanted to make this space somewhere where people could feel safe. I still believe we can do that, but dealing with this cleanup has cast a shadow over our dream. How do I... Okay. Okay, so it's... Okay. I haven't... Sorry, I was just rereading something already. I haven't written one of these in a while, but I need someone... Damn, it's been 3 years. So 3 years later. In a couple months. 3 years and a couple months later. I haven't written one of these in a while, but I need someone to talk to. It feels like Salem and I just can't talk anymore. Either the conversation turns into a fight, or blank just shuts down. I miss how we used to be. Blank used to sing to me. We used to go out and experience life together. When we first started dating, we went out to see a band. Salem knew the lead singer, and while they were on break, they asked Salem to come up on stage and sing a song. Oh my god, I was blank embarrassed, but I convinced blank to do it. I could see Salem's hand shaking as blank started playing the piano, and I could hear blank voice break as Salem sang softer than I had ever heard blank sing before. I don't know what it was, but I saw something in blank that night. I fell in love with blank at that moment. Lately, though, I feel like that vulnerability that I saw that night is fading more and more. Blank's become so guarded and distant, I wish blank would just let me in. 42 to 61, so that's 19 years later? 19 years later? Am I getting that right? Yeah, I think that's right. We've taken in our first resident. Little Jones came to us a bit unexpectedly, to be honest, but we're happy to have her here. Her father was arrested during the protests and was hit hard by the bail lotto. As soon as he asked me if I could watch her, I said yes. Anything I could do to help. What a fucked up position. I'll be sending a comm to the city about this, all the good that will do. Okay, anyways. And that's it. Sometimes I just gotta reread it because I don't know. Maybe I just can't. Not making sense of it. Like I gotta reread it sometimes to like make sense of what's going on because I'm trying to. It's a learning process, you know, reading it to any kind of audience, and then also trying to keep track of what it is because I want to be immersed a little bit in the game, which it's doing a very good job. Dr. Akai, physical. Hair and eye color changed to bright blue and loss of pupils. Hair and eye color changed to bright blue and loss of pupils. Psychological, loss of object permanence. Subject will often experience a loss of time and emotional outbursts. What? Why did it start at the bottom? Is it because I... Weird. Anyways. Effects of fungus Psilocybe chromacyanos. So I'm assuming that fungus is what we're seeing up in like in Jones's room and in floor 4, the 4th floor. Human trials. Subject 1 was locked in a room saturated with PSC2 with provisions for 1 month. Day 1, Subject 1 ate provisions for the day and slept on the floor. Day 2, Subject 1 was observed eating PSC2 off of the walls. I was going to call it fungus instead of PSC2. Was already eating fungus off the walls. Okay. I just can't. Losing track of like how far you push it once and the thing shifts so far up. Day 3, Subject 1 was extremely sick, vomiting uncontrollably. Day 4, Subject 1 shed his clothes and rubbed fungus into his skin. Note, Subject was not instructed to expose himself to fungus. Oh, so he just rubbed it on his skin without being told to. Day 5, Subject 1 seemed to have lost the ability to navigate. Day 6, Subject 1 was observed having an emotional conversation with a person not present in the room. Day 7, Subject 1 was running into the door repeatedly. Note, there is concern for the longevity of this experiment due to the instability of Subject 1. Yeah, blame Subject 1. Day 8, Subject 1 was observed standing still for 24 hours. That is creepy. Day 9, Subject 1 did not move, but started speaking rapidly about his devotion to the Cerulean group. Day 10, Subject 1 was collapsed on the ground. Day 11, experiment aborted due to Subject 1 losing consciousness. If long-term effects are to be studied, it's important that Subject 1 survives. Long-term effects on Subject 1. Physical, hair and eye color changed to bright blue and loss of pupils. Psychological, catatonic. So now we're going to read Subject 2. This fungus is serious. Was given an injection of a distilled form of PS2. So the first one was locked in a room saturated. So the room was saturated and he was just exposed to it. Subject 2 had it injected in him. After seeing what happened in Subject 1, like, why continue? Subject 2 was given an injection of a distilled form of the fungus. Immediate effects on Subject 2. Physical, none. Also, there's no daily log. Psychological. Subject 2 became violent, struggling against her restraints and verbally attacking and threatening the doctor. Note, although her eyes were focused on the doctor, she called him by a different name. Long-term effects on Subject 2. Physical, hair and eye color changed to bright blue and loss of pupils, similar to Patient 1. Psychological, loss of object permanence. Subject will often experience a loss of time and emotional outbursts. Okay. Fox Young. It started at the bottom again. Okay. 2488. September 14th. Books read this week. Exploring the Mind, Neo Neuroscience, The Sprawl. Someone new just moved in today. Their name is Hayes, and it's me. And they were unhoused like I was. Also, don't get me wrong, I love Agatha and Jones, but it'll be nice to have a Gen V around. Also, ... they're hot. Okay, I'm sorry. I know they just got here and I barely know them, but I just think they're cute. I'm going to try to calm down and give them some space, though. They seem kind of shaky. I think they've been out there alone for a long time, and that can majorly mess with you. I'm just excited. The mood has been kind of dark since Salem passed. I miss her. Agatha has taken it really hard. 2488, how much time? September, so 2 months later. Books read this week. Calling for Automatons. It's been a while, I guess. I've been hanging with Hayes a lot. They're really cool, kind of quiet, but that's not a problem for me. Haha. They're starting to open up a bit more. Apparently, this is the first real home that Hayes has had. At least the first one they remember. I think they really compartmentalized their childhood. I honestly don't know how they survived for so long without help. Hayes says that they did what they had to without going into details. That's fair. So they said that they would have to without going into details. Okay. Life here can make you like that sometimes. Cold mercenary. Let's see if, because it seems like they start at the bottom. So if I go here, now hit back. Jones Com drafts private. Com drafted 2487 January 6th to employment from citizen to whom it may concern. I have been waiting for a response concerning my application for work placement for over 6 months now. If someone could get back to me as soon as possible, it would be much appreciated. Looking forward to hearing from you. Jones 8178. 2487 January. Okay, so we're going back in time? Or is this like the first part of the email? Oh, it's just showing it's showing all of their emails, like when you got a chain email. Okay. Studio apartment. Hightail. I'm unfortunately still without a work placement. I'm very interested in residing co's groom and board program. Are there any slots available? Thanks again. Com drafted 2489-3. So this one is after this one. 2 Queen West Penitentiary. Reply to cremation to whom it may concern. So hold on. So these are just different emails. Like that makes it confusing. Studio apartment. The first one's out of studio apartment. Now this was just about employment. This one's about the residence building for hotel, and this one is to Queens West Penitentiary about regarding a cremation. To whom it may concern, I never gave my approval for you to cremate my father, as his only family you are required by law to inform me of his death before you take any actions to dispose of his body. I am beyond upset at how you handled the situation. I'll be reaching out to a lawyer over the matter. Jones 8178. All right. Well, we learned a lot. A little bit, anyway. The phone is in. But I went to Crane. Oh man, it was Crane's. No, because I've seen the scary shit in the dungeon. Take him home, sent help, but he told me that I need to stay and clean up this mess. I tried to. Yeah, we already read all this. Phone. Should be in the old teacher's office on the 3rd floor. You should hurry. The door is locked. Go grab the key in my room. Oh, okay. Okay. And she said the first left, which was wrong. But yeah, now I need to go to the 3rd floor. This is the teacher's room. Oh, wait, is it? No. Oh. Alright, we're going to do this, and then we're going to wrap up this recording. Old media. I've never seen so many books in one place. Exploring the inner child. Psychology of the future. When push comes to shove. How to deal with your problem child. Wait a sec, this one is hollowed out. What a weird way to store data. Study. This is saying CPU log study 2. Oh, so this is like another study. Hello? Anybody there? I could have sworn I heard someone out there. Oh, there was someone there, alright. There's the video phone. Door panel. Class rules. Can't read the class rules. Okay. Hello? What's wrong? There's no dial tone. So Domino's just chilling. He's just here. Someone cut the phone line. Great. Well, there's an emergency phone line in the other office. What are you doing here? I was waiting for you. Did you cut the phone line? The fact that you've even asking that. You really think I'm capable of that? I don't know you. I don't know what you're capable of. I don't know what any of you are capable of. Is that your justification for leaving? You know us. You know me. It's just convenient for you to not remember. That way you won't feel the sting of guilt for what you've done. I don't have time for this guilt trip. I'm doing what I can to help. I'm calling a medvac and then getting the hell out of here. I don't owe you anything more. You don't owe me. You don't owe me? What about Agatha and Jones? They took you in. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. Stop following me. Weird. Are these some kind of pliers? Using bone cutter. Oh. So... oh shit, she's gone. Alright, we are going to... what was that, the 5th floor that we found? Oh, is she gone now? Alright, let's see where she's at before I... let's go read the other case study first. You know, I'll fill in a little bit more, but this is going to be a long recording, but... Dr. Akai. I think this is the next one? Okay, so, oops. So, Dr. Akai, May 10th. So this is after. Okay, yep, definitely right. Okay, so we'll do this real quick. Effects of fungus. Psilocybe chromacyanos. PSC2. Findings. After the recent and unexplained appearance of the fungus, I've come to learn that it is somehow connected with the experiments of Dr. Holloway. I can only hope this means we're getting closer. In fact, the fungus seems to be of some help in our efforts to maintain our subject's focus on the memories we aim to capture. Though it comes with some unsettling qualities, this fungus is highly flammable and emits a strong vapor when burned. If inhaled, said vapor can cause any number of psychological effects. It appears unreliable, but as mentioned above, we have found some success in harnessing this quality to cause a meditative state in some test subjects. This requires the fungus to be maintained at the correct temperature, 200 degrees Fahrenheit, in order to limit potential side effects. Because of it appears unreliable, but as mentioned above, we have found some success. Okay. Containment of the fungus proves to be an exhausting effort. The only way to cleanse an infected area is through controlled burns. The lab equipment can't sustain these containment methods, so we've taken to sealing off parts of the building. It's weird that there's so much. All right. because there's been a lot of talking and not a lot of gameplay, we're just going to see if there's anything new here. And if Jones has just disappeared and there's nothing, we end the stream or we end the recording. If Jones is there, we'll see what's going on. Because I went to try doing the phone call. Same thing. Take me, Agatha. I don't... You're awake. Hayes, you're here. I'm here. Please don't leave me again. I don't care anymore. I don't care if you remember me or not. I know you're in there. I can tell by the little things you do, how you bite your bottom lip when you're nervous, or how your mouth smiles but your eyes look tragic when you're worried about me. You make me feel like myself. I feel like me when I'm with you, and if I don't wake up again, then I want you to hear me say this one more time. I love you, Hayes. I'm going to get you help. Get some rest. I'll be right back. Okay. Is... Oh, that bathroom scene was freaking freaky. I'm just gonna walk back this way real quick, make sure there's nothing there, and we're gonna call it a day so I don't get jump scared. Okay, so right now this is the safe room at the moment. I'll stay away, that way I hear the noises and just blaring. Okay, that's gonna be the end of this one. Thanks for sticking with me. I know there's a lot of reading, but I figured if for the viewer to enjoy, they gotta see the lore as well. So thanks for joining me on this little frightful adventure that we're on with Psychroma. I look forward to playing more, albeit going to be scared going into the next round, but whatever. Thank you again for watching. My name's Kevin. I'll see you next time here on Fractal Minds. Bye!